I was just about to go and do this, and I thought, I'm gonna capture this on video. So I'm gonna use my emulsion. Oh no! I just wrote down the recipe for the viral Bethenny Frankel's cottage cheese bagel. I've got a craving, and it's a quick 3-ingredient bagel. I guess if you consider the topping of the bagel, maybe 4 or 5. Super easy, done in 25 minutes. I even have everything spiced bagel, so I am gonna run downstairs. It's right before lunch, so let's hurry up and go and do it so that I have something yummy for lunch. Okay, here we are downstairs now. So I have the small oven set to 375 Fahrenheit. I have baking powder, my cottage cheese, and my flour. And then also for the top, I have your spice, your everything bagel spice. Even salt and pepper would be great, and the egg wash. So what we need is, first we need to whip the cottage cheese. So we need 1 1/4 cups of cottage cheese. Now, this is like this. Of course, it's got the various texture of cottage cheese. Now you have to whip that up. So I'm gonna use my emulsion. Oh no! I should have an apron on. I always do this. Made very short order of that exercise. So now it went from the lumps and the bumps to pretty smooth consistency. Now flour, 1 cup. 1 cup of flour, yeah. And 1 1/2 teaspoons baking powder, level. I remember her saying that it's somewhat sticky, so roll it into the wet. It is turning into a bit of a dough. Simulates kind of the kneading process of bread. How cool is this? And the amount of protein in these bagels is incredible, which is so great for the waistline and for the appetite. I've got a nice ball of dough here. Okay, I think this only makes like 4. I have a Silpat, and I actually had some flour on it, so we cut it into 4, pat it into a patty, poke a hole in it, there we go. Yeah, it's a little sticky. Little bagels. Even more protein, which is great. Whenever Bethenny eats something on her channel, I'm always like, I do crave it. So she does influence me in that way, I suppose. Okay, now, yeah, I still have like half an egg. I'm gonna fry that up. And here's the everything bagel, spices, yum. And this has taken me about not even 10 minutes to prep up. Come on. There's such big seeds and salt, and there's all kinds of onion flakes, I think, and sesame, poppy seeds. This is my favorite bagel. 25 minutes at 375. Okay, let's check in a bit. Okay, let's go downstairs and check out the bagels. It's been 25 minutes, and I'm so excited to see if they worked. Very fluffy. They feel like very doughy. That's funny. I guess next time I need to make the hole a little bit bigger. But okay, I'm gonna let them cool down. But oh, I am so excited. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. So I brought this back to my office, and it has not even been 1 hour since I started this video. Is that crazy? It feels divine. It is soft. It's got some nice crunch on the top. I'm thinking that tomorrow is even gonna be better. It feels doughy, but usually when something is doughy, to me in my mind, I feel like it's all carb. It's carb and yeast, and that's the reaction. And I'm not super thrilled to eat stuff like that anymore, just because I don't like to have really, just not the greatest for my age. I find that it just goes straight to my midsection. So here I am. So this is 15 minutes later, as instructed. And it's still warm. Yum. And ideally, I think, although I brought this back up to my desk, and I am going to eat it here, this would be really good toasted. Maybe I might have to take it downstairs to try it. I brought a little bit of cheese, some butter, and I'm going to do on the bottom side without all the seeds. I'm going to do for my dessert the peanut butter, but I'm going to do just butter with Laughing Cow on the top, and then I just have a cucumber salad, shredded carrots. What a perfect lunch. And I made it. Can you believe that? I cannot believe I've never made a bagel. And I certainly haven't made any bread products that are done in half an hour. No yeast, full protein, and I bet toasted, this is just gonna be that much better. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Bethenny, for that great, insightful recipe, because I think this is fantastic. You can still have your craving satisfied for something that is a carb. It's so good. And if you are a savory person, you're really gonna love it. So I'm editing the video this morning, and I'm having my second bagel, homemade cottage cheese bagel, full of protein. In fact, I'm having half of it because yesterday was almost too much, especially with peanut butter and toppings on. But this is my lessons learned and my observations about the recipe. I would make them smaller and thinner because there's so much moisture from the cottage cheese. I want it crustier. I want it less doughy. I would probably make 6 out of that same dough, make them thinner and longer so that when I toast, because you can see this one is the bottom part and I put some peanut butter, it's very soft and doughy, and I actually toasted it. That's my observation. Still really good, super filling, I find, like they are, and it is really, really good. And I'm so happy that I am getting the amount of protein that is being offered by the cottage cheese being the major part of the bagel. And like, there's no kidding anybody. This is not a traditional dense bagel. It is a cottage cheese bagel when you care about the amount of protein that you're intaking versus the amount of carbs. So anyway, thanks, Bethenny. It's a great recipe, but I will alter it a little bit and make 6. And perhaps even she made 6. I just thought that the dough looked like it should make 4. Anyway, we learn as we go. Oh, and I want to try something. Apparently, when you say subscribe, did you see it? It just glowed. The subscribe button glows every time I say subscribe. But I also heard that you can't say it within 3 minutes because it won't re-glow again. So subscribe. Have a good day, everybody.